Dinner, 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 dinner. Batman. Hello and welcome to the Davies Locker. I'm your host Chris Davis, and with me as always it's the main man and superhero film fan. It's Gazza D.
How are you doing?
I'm alright, mate. What we're here to talk about today?
Superheroes, and are we super bored of superheroes?
Well, this episode came from a conversation me and Gaz had the other day where I said to Gaz, I got superhero fatigue, mate. Now last year when we were filming other episodes of the show, it was the time where Scorsese had come out and said, superhero films are just like a theme park ride and they're rubbish and all this. And I was like, shut your face, Marty. You're talking absolute shit, mate. But I started to come round to his way of thinking, I'll be honest with you. And now I know you think differently. So hit me with it.
I do feel differently, but I'm not 100% in the superhero camp.
Yeah.
I mean, when we had that conversation, you were like, nah, I'm not bothered. I'm over it now. And I'm like, well, no, there's still some good stuff coming out. Now I think people think of Marvel films straight away. When you say superhero films, it's almost like the MCU.
Yeah.
And we had the culmination of the Infinity Saga with Infinity War and Endgame, and it was like the culmination of 10, 11 years, and it was like fantastic.
Which I loved. I loved Infinity War and Endgame. The Thor films and some of the ones leading up to, not bothered.
Yeah.
Bit crap, Thor films.
Are you crying? No. Yes.
So some of them, they're an acquired taste for me. Some are rubbish, some I like. Iron Man, the first one, good. The next one's not that bothered about. I love the Captain America films. He's probably my favourite superhero. Him and Superman.
Yeah.
Big fan of Superman, always have been. And I think that's the problem for me, is now there's just so many of them that it's hard to pick one that you like. Like when I was a kid, it was Superman. When it was Superman or Batman.
Yeah,
Who would you like?
Yeah, exactly. They weren't a Marvel, was there?
No.
People didn't know Iron Man and all them.
So there you knew where you stood. Now, especially with Disney and all that kind of thing streaming, there's something new every week, and I'm bored shitless of it.
And I understand why, because not only have you got the Marvel films, now you've got these spin-offs, haven't you, on Disney Plus, all of these Marvel TV spin-offs like WandaVision.
Yeah.
You had Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki and WhatIf, the animated kind of universe.
Because when I said I haven't seen the Loki series, so you spat in my face, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, I'm walking off.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I just can't be bothered watching it.
Yeah.
He just doesn't sustain me as a character anyway. He just doesn't. He's not likable.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy him. Tom Hiddleston. I like Tom Hiddleston, but I think Loki's a bit of a Burke.
It's probably for the best that we never see each other again.
Well, I thought that when going into it, I was like, will he be able to sustain this? But the end of it is almost like, oh my God, it unlocks this next phase. And I think that may be where you're missing out, because you've not watched these. You're like, oh my God, I've got the anticipation.
Doing. I just look at it cynically, because they're always unlocking the next phase, aren't they? Like at the end of every Marvel film, we're all sat there in the cinema like that for an extra 20 minutes waiting for the end scene. Oh, piss off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just tell us at the end, put it at the end of the film, not after all the credits, because they've got 3,000 VFX artists on them. So you've got to sit through all them. No.
Yeah, at least they're getting their name out there.
Who's your favourite superhero then?
I think growing up, it was probably Superman growing up, because he didn't have
He's
anything.
the only one, wasn't he?
Now, I think Iron Man, I really like that character. And Deadpool, with that first Deadpool, that realisation that a different type of superhero.
Yeah, Deadpool, I don't mind. Shout out to Ryan Reynolds, owner of our local football team.
Yeah.
And victim of many of our other videos. But okay, let's talk about kind of the Marvel films versus Marvel films TV thing. I don't get it. It's too much of it, guy.
I know what you mean.
I'm so bored of it. WandaVision was all right. Falcon and Winter Soldier was all right. Leave it at that for a bit. For me, right, I think Marvel and the rest of them need to just have a day off, mate. Yeah. Have a year off. Don't put any more. The Eternals, look, trailer looks all right, but who gives a shit about the Eternals?
And I think
no one.
And I understand where you're fatigued. Like, I'm not even that bothered about it. And I really like superhero films. And that's where the problem is. They've like, the major roster's been done now. And it's like, oh, so who are we going to bring into it now?
Yeah. I got no horse in the race. That's the thing. When you're watching Endgame or Infinity War, you're like, oh, I'm going to watch this because I think Cap's going to be awesome in this. Or I'm going to watch this because Black Panther's going to be well cool in this. Eternals, it's like, you've been sat on the ground or wherever they were while Thanos is kicking off, and let's be honest, he's eradicating half of the universe. Surely 50% of them were affected, right? No?
I don't know.
You would have thought so.
Yeah.
But they've been larking about whatever they've been doing. A couple of them were in Game of Thrones pissing about. But Where are they? Like, I can't take them seriously as superheroes because they're not bothered, are they? They're only superheroes when the time suits.
They couldn't get involved. They were sworn an oath not to get involved.
Well, that strikes me as decidedly convenient, guy.
And that's what they're going to have to do in every
Do you know
film.
what I mean?
When they bring a new person out, it's like, well, where were you? Where were you?
Colour me sceptical. I just can't be bothered with them.
So, okay, so that's that. The next step, really, is this multiverse that everyone's talking about. And I know you're going to love that.
You're such a turd. Awful. What's the point in it? What's the point in having a film with 3 Spidermen in it?
Amazing.
What's the point? Why?
I just think, one is the nostalgia value. Getting all 3 of them there will be fantastic.
For what purpose, though?
What do you mean?
It just makes the rest. It makes the back catalogue pointless.
No.
It's stupid.
It's a new timeline, mate.
Exactly. You can't just make up the rules as you go along. For me, I just don't agree with it. It annoys me, the multiverse. I'm not impressed with it.
No, I'm excited about it. No. I'm excited.
There's gonna be loose ends galore. Loose ends, and there'll always be someone like you who will go, oh yeah, but they couldn't get involved, or but this, but no, but it's like, get on with it, man. Get on with it.
And then you got Doctor Strange and the multiverse of madness.
Don't like him.
I'm not a big fan of him either. Like him. But I think it's almost like a 2-parter, I think. It seems to be, that's how it's going to be.
Doctor Strange is an unlikable character. How can anyone look at him as a superhero, for example? He's not really, is he? He's a magician.
I know what you mean.
At best.
But if you would have seen the WhatIf...
Don't care. It sounds like I'm whinging a lot. I like some superhero films, but there's no rhyme nor reason to it. It's just money all the time. It just bugs me, especially as a dad with a son who's prime age for 1 minute for Halloween he wants to be Captain America, the next minute he wants to be Black Panther. He never wants to be Doctor Strange because no one wants to be Doctor Strange because he's crap. They should kick him out of the Magic Circle. Paul Daniels, David Blaine, all those guys. Who's the other one? Chris Angel. Get together. Doctor Strange, out the Magic Circle. See you later, pal.
Douchebag.
The thing about this multiverse is now it's bleeding into DC as well. So they've got the Flash movie where they're bringing back 2 Batmen.
Again, what's the point in this?
You don't want to see Michael Keaton back as Batman?
No, because I saw him as Batman in the original one.
Yeah, but he's back now.
As an old Batman.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Brilliant. And Ben Affleck.
What about one of my favourite scenes in the original Batman where he catches the burglar guy or whatever he is, the mugger, I can't remember what he does, and he's like, "Who are you?" And he goes, "I'm Batman."
Yeah.
Or are they all going to do that?
Yeah, I think.
You go, "I'm Batman. I'm Batman."
I'm Batman.
Ben Affleck going, "I'm Batman." Christian Bale, "I'm Batman," with his weird lisp. It's just not for me. I think the Batman looks amazing though.
I love it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. So DC, Marvel have made this kind of framework, haven't they, of how it's in a shared universe. But DC are like, no, I'm not bothered. We're going to have 3 Batmen running around. So you don't like the concept, but you do like the look of the Batman?
The Batman, yeah. There's only the one Batman in it. That's why it's called the Batman.
Yeah.
Not the Batmen. Stupid guy. Come on.
You're not bothered that they're now rehashing those characters again?
They need some new ideas. I quite like, and I might get some flack for this, but I liked what M. Night Shyamalan did with Split and Glass and all that, where you've got superheroes ground in realism. Like, I want to see a bit more of that, I do. I want to see some new ideas. I want to see maybe a new universe. And I said to you at the time, I thought that Shyamalan could create some cool, almost alternate universe to your Marvel and DC. I want to see things where they've not got these ridiculously over-the-top world-ending powers, but they can just do stuff a bit better. Like we've always said, humans only use 10% of their brains. I want to see some people who are using 40%. Or whatever. It might be even myth that, but that's what I want to see. Some people who can just do a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is that because you want to get cast in one of his films being super handsome? Yeah.
Where are those 3,000 VFX artists I was talking about? We're going to need them. But no, that's what I'd like to see. And as for the recasting thing, I don't know. Leave some things alone for a bit. Just for a bit. Just for a couple of years. Just let it lie for a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then come back to it.
So my last kind of word is, I love these superhero films, but I'm concerned because Marvel next are going to bring the Fantastic Four back for a 3rd time, and then the X-Men, so they're going to start recasting. So can you see anyone else being Wolverine other than Hugh Jackman. I cannot.
I can't, even though he wasn't a comic book accurate Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because Wolverine's actually like 5'6" or something like that. So Wolverine I could see, but Hugh Jackman sort of is that character so much now in the mindset of anyone who watches the films that it's going to be hard to separate that.
Yeah, and then so if they're going that far, when will the time be when they have a new Captain America? I'm not talking about the Falcon becoming Captain America, a new Steve Rogers or a new Iron Man. That's it. So that's where it's going to end, isn't it?
You've got to leave it a generation.
Yeah.
Leave it a generation. This is what I'm saying. Like, I know I'm saying have a day off, but I mean have a generation off.
There you
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway, I've whinged this whole time. Now we're coming to our new segment. And this time, I'm going to be testing Gaza D. Are you ready?
I am. Let's do it.
For this episode's challenge, I've got some anagrams for you guys. Now, I haven't got a name for this. Bananagrams or something. We'll call it that. But I haven't got a name for it. But what it is I'm going to give you
Yeah.
an anagram of the name of a famous actor or actress.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a little clue. There's some little hints in there that will help you along to try and guess what that name is.
Right.
Now, this isn't countdown, right? So but they're going to come up on screen. I'll put the anagrams up on screen. So if you want to play along at home, please do. But you're not going to have ages because we're not going to be. I don't want to be here all night. This isn't countdown, like I just said. You're only going to get 30 seconds. I'm going to move you on.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Pressure.
Get my phone. Right. Here we go. So I'll give you the clue first.
Right.
And then I will reveal the anagram whilst I'm doing the clue.
Okay.
Here we go. Right. Your first clue is, this actor is known to have a big collection of shoes made from meat. He ties them together using what he calls ham knots.
Tom Hanks.
He's got it. Tom Hanks, that was correct. Next. Right, so during lockdown, this retired actress took a delivery job where she would don a mask, get in her Ford Transit, and deliver Amazon cider to the famous people in Hollywood.
Oh my God.
Come on, are you at home? Anyone shouting out the answers? I'm gonna have to hurry you, Gar. Quick, say a name.
Deirdre something.
Deirdre something. It's not Deirdre something, it's Cameron Diaz.
Oh my.
Gaz, that was easy, that right. This, after a drive to his local hospital, this actor was the first man to be diagnosed with lying organs. Lying organs. He's got lying
The
organs.
clues are not helping me. They're throwing me, if anything.
Read the clue. Think of the clue.
Ryan Gosling.
He's got it. He's only bloody gone and got it. Ryan Gosling it was indeed.
This is pressure, this.
This actress has an irrational fear of being attacked by elderly women. And as such, her basic instinct is to always carry two guns, which she calls her nan shooters.
Oh my gosh.
It's nan shooters. Come on, think of that clue. Her basic instinct is to carry two guns, which she calls her nan shooters.
I can see the word Hooters.
Her basic instinct.
Oh, Sharon Stone.
He's got it. He's got it in maybe two now. Excuse for the blue language on this one. If this grizzled actor / director were to invade your female genitals and establish a perfect world using only a fistful of dollars, you would have a colonized twat. Think of the clue, guy.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. He's got it. Did you get that at home?
Yeah.
I hope you did. Clint Eastwood. As a grown-up, this comedy actor still suffers from nightmares. So to combat them, he will often wear a dream sandal on his left foot when he goes to bed. A dream sandal, stopping me having nightmares. As a grown-up,
Oh, Adam Sandler.
he's got it.
I'm just getting these from the clues. I'm not working them out.
This actress was once arrested for pooing in farm buildings in her hometown. To this day, locals still marvel at stories of the Sacramento barn soiler. The Sacramento barn soiler.
Brie Larson.
He's got it. Brie Larson, well done, guys. D. This actor was a maverick maths professor who lost his job after performing an erotic sum for his students. What are you saying?
Tom Cruise.
Of course you're going to get that one. He's your hero, isn't he? He's your favourite. Being one of Hollywood's favourite vegans, this actress hates excessive turkey consumption. And prior to Thanksgiving, will be driven la-la by what she calls The meat omens. The meat omens.
Oh, Emma, what's her surname? Stone?
Emma Stone, I tell you what. But you're going to say Royd then. Emma Royd. And the last one.
Come on.
This actress made Leonardo DiCaprio lose all sense and sensibility when she showed him her winkle teats.
Yes, I've seen that film.
Have you got it? Have you got it?
Kate Winslet. I couldn't remember what her name was.
Easy. Mate, you did quite well there. I think I gave you a bit of help with the clues. I think I made the clues a bit too easy.
I only got them from the clues. I don't think I would have got any.
We're not here for messing about, mate. I'm not playing in these challenges.
I think I've got one wrong. So that's pretty good, I think.
Let us know how you got on in the comments. Don't lie, because I gave you the answers anyway, and he got a lot of them right, so don't lie. Find us on social media and tell us on there. We're across all of these channels. And we go.
Yeah, indeed.
Don't forget to subscribe, of course.
Please.
Press that the bell icon, and you'll be told every time one of our pointless challenges is uploaded to the internet. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.